you're a beginner editor and you want to know how to learn After Effects, you're in the right place. Let's start off by looking at this whole screen. You're going to be opening it up and you're going to be like, what am I looking at? So, for starters, you're going to click on New Composition. This is where you import a new project. Width and height means what scale you want your edit to look like. I usually use the settings 1080 for both to create a square. To change the shape to a portrait, we're going to be going back to these three lines and we're going to hit Composition Settings. We're going to see width and height. We're going to change the width to 700. And now we have a portrait. We're going to do the opposite by the width with 1080 and the height with 700. I usually prefer 700 because it gives the perfect landscape. However, for today's video, we're going to use the square. So we're going to go back to Composition Settings and do both of them to 1080. The most important part, how to import an image. Over here, you see Project and Effect Controls. We're not really clicking on Effect Controls yet, but for Project is where you import the image. Click right on your mouse and click Import and File. You're going to go where you save your images. So for me, it's a desktop. So I'm going to go back here and click My Photos. I've now imported these photos and I'm going to drag them down over here. This is where you can adjust your images and scale them according to your liking. I have both the images now, and now you're probably like, how do I make an edit? Scale them apart from each other. Now, the same thing goes with your audio. However, we're not using an audio for this video. We're just showing an example today. I usually adjust my images according to the audio beats. So for this video, I'm just going to show you how to split the clips. So instead of doing this to part them away, we're going to split them by clicking Shift Command D, and you can hit delete on this one. So now you have a split clip, and we'll do the same for this one. Now I have two separate clips according to my liking. Now we're going to scale them. To scale them to fit this and hide this black border, we're going to be hitting S on our keyboard. This is where you scale and adjust it up and down. So you can see here, we're going to just drag this up until the black bits are filled. And now we have the perfect square. So I'm going to do the same for the first clip as well. Here are our two clips. Every After Effects tutorial that you've watched, they've always mentioned the word pre-compose. Pre-compose is basically having your clip set to one place. All the effects and everything will be saved on one place, and then you can add more effects later. To pre-compose your clip, we're going to right click on the clip. Here we're going to see pre-compose. Pre-compose here, we'll just click it. We're going to click Move All and make sure this is selected as well. As you can see, it turned from purple to yellow, which means your clip has already been pre-composed. We're going to do the same for the next clip. Now we have two pre-composed clips. I'm going to be showing you how to rotate and position your clip. To rotate a clip, we're going to have to click R on our image, and you see rotation. And here you can see the 0.0, and we're just going to scroll with this, and you can see how it creates a rotating movement. We're going to create a basic rotation transition. Over here, you can see a little clock, a time clock. This is a keyframe setup. When you click this, your keyframe is right now at 0. And once you drag this all the way to the end, you can now rotate the image around this much, and then you can see a movement. So to adjust the speed, we're going to have to adjust the clip. We're going to do the same for the next clip, so it's the same. And now to adjust the smoothness, we're going to just select the keyframes and right click on your mouse or keypad. Go to Keyframe Assist and Easy Ease. Now you're going to head to the graphing. This is the graphing zone. Over here you see this little icon. It leads you to this graphic zone. So this is where you make your clip smoother, your keyframe smoother, and literally become an expert. You can see that this little like A shape over here, little mountain, this is the speed keyframe, is a speed graph, and this is the value graph. You can use either both, depends on how After Effects defaultly says it for you. I'm going to do speed graph. To drag it, to make it a forward movement, we're going to drag this here and drag it all the way here. The next one. And so this is how it looks like. That's an out graph. To create an in graph, we're going to do the opposite. And you can see how it's more smoother. Now we're going to do the same for the second image. We're going to remember what rotation we left on, so it was 70. So we're going to click -70 and head back to 0. And now we're going to hold keyframe assist, easy ease, and now we're going to do the out graph. And here it is. Now this is the rotation, which is a basic transition that you should know in After Effects. This is why I'm showing you this. We're going to do the same with scale and position. Now we're going to do scaling, which is the up and down movement. We're going to hit S, like I mentioned, and we're going to click the keyframe time, set this image to 22, and this image to 100. For this clip, the second clip, we don't really have anything to do. We're just creating a zoom in transition. So we're going to select the keyframes, easy ease, go back to graph, and we're going to do the out graph like I said, and here we go. Now we're going to do a zoom out transition. We're going to select S on the second clip and click the keyframe and select the keyframe out. Okay, now we're going to select the keyframes and we're going to right click, easy ease, and this time you can see it's like upside down. It's like a U shape now. So for this I'm going to go to value graph. As you can see over here we have like a little swerving graph. We're going to select this top keyframe down here and this one a bit closer, so here we go. To do the opposite, we're going to go and click here. And then we're going to enable the blur. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and if it was, let me know in the comments below. If you want any other videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.